My bitter old wizard Elderast, who in his mind at least is the leader of the team, leader of the adventuring party, that like he put a curse on the other party members and they are aware of this curse. So that, like, if anything ever happens to him and they don't resurrect him, they will get horrible sores on the worst parts of their body that they'll have to live with for the rest of their lives. So, yeah, I don't think it's that the barbarian like feels any loyalty. He's just getting a vision of where he could get those sores and turns around, no, please, no, to attack the Fimmer for his own sake. So let's see, he's got 5 attack dice, and he's very motivated. Let's see here. So just 1 skull. That could be enough. The Fimmer gets what? 3 defense dice? Yeah. So he could do it. And he does. Wow, hanging on there. That's the end of the barbarian's turn, though. Elf. Come on, Elf. Just take a few steps. 1, 2, 3. Take a shot with that crossbow. 2 skulls. 2 skulls. Okay, so he needs 2 black shields. Got 1. Not enough. So there goes the Fimmer. I don't know what sound they make when they die. Let's see if he left some loot. Yeah, he gurgled up something. What is that? Okay, I draw a treasure card. It used to be 25 coins on a 5, and then a what do you call it? A healing potion on a 6. But I think just before I started this quest, at some point I was like, I just don't. That 25 coins. I want more variance in loot. Coming into recording this quest, I was like, I don't know. I mean, like, when I start playing this game, I find the fun in it, in part because I'm thinking out loud and I'm streaming and stuff like that. That's just a different experience. I would not play this game anymore by myself. And the only time I play it otherwise is, like, with my sons or with my nephews. But even that may be coming to an end. I think they're getting older and maybe losing interest a bit. And there's other options that we could try out that I think they're ready for. So I was like, well, I want, when I come into it, to have a little bit more enticement for me as a player. And I think where I'm at now, I was like, I want the looting to be more interesting. I added the loot rule, and I think that was a really valuable thing for me. But I was just like, well, what do you mean, 25 coins or a potion of healing? Come on. So a 5... now, a 6 is a potion of healing. A 5, I draw a card from the treasure deck, and I ignore anything bad and don't get anything on those kinds of cards. So, is this the first time I've drawn a treasure card? I'm pretty sure that I've shuffled these, but let me, just in case, give him a... I was going to say another good shuffle, but I am not good at shuffling, so give him a bad shuffle. And then we'll draw... Alright, we'll call that good enough. And what did the Fimmer gurgle up? He gurgled up nothing, because it's a Wandering Monster card. Alright. Whose turn was that? Who killed the... Oh, it was the elf that did that. So that's the end of the elf's turn. Back to the dwarf. I think it's time to search for treasure, dwarf. So we are going to... Yeah, we don't search for traps anymore. We don't search for secret doors. They get put on the board as locked doors now. So the only thing that's left is to search for treasure, which is fine, because that's what I like searching for anyway. What do we got? Hey, potion of healing. So that's another one of those D6 healing potions that the dwarf gets, and that's going to bring him up to 4. Actually, let's move, since the wizard's down to 1. With the rest of the dwarf's turn, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and give that potion to Elderast. So that puts my wizard back up to 2 healing potions on his person. And on his turn, he's not going to search. I'll just move him right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Move him right here. Get ready to continue through the dungeon. Zargon gets a threat, and we cycle back to the Barbarian's turn. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, he'll open the door while he's here. Not sure I'll be able to see much. Well, he can see that there is a wall to his right outside the door, but that's all he's able to see for now. So that's the end of the Barbarian's turn. Elf, he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take one step out. Hey, perfect guy to be doing this right now, because now I got to try and spring that trap on the unsuspecting elf. We'll find out. He's got to roll less than his current mind points, so that's a 1 through 3. And he rolls a 2. So yeah, he sees the trap. He's able to let the other heroes know about it. And did I have enough movement to... I don't know. I guess that's kind of irrelevant with the rules I came up with here. I just if they're aware of it, I'll just give him an extra movement point, I guess. So he went there. He'll take one more step, and they've already seen this corridor here. This is the cell that they came out of. So now I think I'll be making my way down this corridor here. I think I've basically explored... Let's see, I went here, and then we went here. There was the fireplace there, and we looked around this corner here and saw that there was a wall there. So yeah, if we want to see any more of the bottom half, the southern half of this board, then it's time to start moving this way. So, but he'll be done for now, and that brings us to the dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't really do a ton there. And then the wizard is going to stay put. We cycle back around. Zargon gets a threat. And it's then the barbarian's turn. So he knows about the trap. He's just got to try and jump it. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4... and then he'll continue moving if he wasn't stopped by the trap. But we need to figure that out before I reveal the hallway. So that is not rolling a skull, basically. And he rolled a white shield, so we're good. So that's 4, and then we go 5, and we can reveal this hallway. And in this hallway is a lone Fimmer. He does not have... He doesn't have any kind of ranged or diagonal attacking capability, so he's going to stay put right there. And that's the end of the Barbarian's turn. Elf. I think Elf is just going to take up position right here so that he can diagonally attack when called upon. That's the Elf's turn. Dwarf. He's got to jump the trap. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the plan. But let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Should I just have him disarm it? Let's just have him disarm it. I'll just stop here. I mean, he's got nothing to do back there anyway. I think odds are probably better that he can disarm it. He just needs to roll anything but a black shield. And yeah, he rolls a white shield, so that trap is disarmed. That's going to save the wizard some potential problems too. So, yeah, good choice, Peter. And then, wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll just stop right there. Now, of course, the Fimmer, after Zargon gets a threat, he's going to waltz up and try to hack at the Barbarian with 3 attack dice. Whoa. Okay, so 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Barbarian defends with 4 defense dice. And wow, we got 3 white shields. Very nice. So that's the end of Zargon's turn. We'll cycle back to the Barbarian, who's not impressed right now. And he's going to attack with 5 attack dice. Oof, what do we get here? 4. 4 skulls. I don't think the Fimmer can survive that. Well, no, he can potentially. He's got to roll. All 3 of his dice need to be black shields. Yeah, that was not going to happen. You leave us any loot, Fimmer? Like your brethren? He did! Oh, no, wait, no. I just drew for the other guy. I didn't get anything. Maybe this guy will gurgle up something nice. My gosh, are you kidding me? Another wandering monster. So, nothing. But hey, at least I'm, you know, not having to encounter these wandering monsters that I've been drawing. So there's that. Okay. Now I'm getting inside of my head a little bit about the decision to do that with the loot. That does bias treasure searching more toward... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it does decrease the odds that I'll, in general in the game, as I'm searching, run into... No, it just cycles through the deck faster. And I've got 2... I don't know. I'll let someone who knows math and statistics tell me what's really going on there. I think I'm just cycling through the deck faster, but I've got 2 HeroQuest decks in one shuffled together. I'm not sure that it's going to tangibly affect my odds of encountering traps and hazards and stuff over the course of a quest. What the crap is going on? This is the problem with trying to record this, to play the game and do all the stuff that's involved with recording. I'm not a multitasker. That was somebody, that was the barbarian that attacked the Fimmer. So, yeah. Barbarian's done. Elf. We're on the move. Let's see what's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what's going on in this hallway here. I can put this fireplace back together. Okay, so that was my 4th step, right? And he actually doesn't see anything down this hallway. And I could go forward here, but I know that there's almost certainly nothing around the corner there. And I know because I'm cheating and looking at the map, and I don't want to waste time. So, yeah, there's no reason for me to go there. Besides that, I do commit to making a clean sweep of the dungeon. Maybe not like in every sense possible, because I suppose technically this is its own hallway, so I could go here and get another opportunity to search for treasure, but generally I don't search for treasure in corridors anyway, because it increases the odds of like a pit trap appearing in the hallway that then everybody, including the wizard, is going to have to jump over. So I tend to, for the safety of the party, stick to only searching for treasure inside of rooms, and pick a spot that people can avoid if a pit trap appears there. So that was his 4th step, right? So he'll go 5, 6, and then stop. I did not have enough threat to trigger a trap, even though I was discovering a new corridor. So that's the end of the elf's turn. Dwarf, way back here. Thanks for disarming that trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the dwarf. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll stop there. Zargon gets a threat. Back to the barbarian, who's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, we're going to be going places pretty soon here. Yeah, that's all he can do, though. Elf. He's going to round this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't quite have enough threat to spring a trap on him, but we're revealing this hallway. Let's see here. Let me try and get a good view of this entire hallway. A little bit tricky to find a good spot for the camera. So we've got a door there. Put the doors out first. If I can find my doors, where's my closed doors? Here we go. So 3 doors in this corridor. All kinds of potential. There's another one. And the last door, which is also the last door. Goblin goes here. Can that be seen? Just barely on the camera. But he's basically at the end of the hallway there. An orc in front of this door. And another goblin further down. Other than that, nothing going on in this corridor. So not super exciting. Let's see. I think that was 6, right? I don't know. He'll stop there anyway. He's going to take a shot at somebody. What's it going to be? The orc or the goblin? Let's take a shot at the orc. Get rid of the most threatening first, if at all possible. So he gets 3 combat dice with his crossbow. He rolls 2 skulls, could easily take out the orc. Orc gets 2 defense dice. He needs 2 black shields to survive this. Nope, not happening. Does he leave us any loot? Oh, he does. He leaves us a healing potion. So the elf gets that. So he's doing pretty good. He's got 3 of those now. Yeah, I still feel like I need to be harder on my heroes. But that's the end of the elf's turn. Dwarf. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be done. Actually, you know what? In light of that, let's roll to sprint and see if I can get into the hallway and take a shot at one of these monsters. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So he's going to go 7, and then I'll have him take his extra step here and take a shot at this goblin way down here with his crossbow. 3 attack dice, 2 skulls. And the goblin only gets 1 defense die, right? Let me, yeah, so he can't survive that. So goblin down, leaves a healing potion. Man, yeah, those really add up. I might just need to start upgrading the monsters in some way. I don't want to reduce the loot that I'm getting. I like that thematically. So I really don't want to reduce that. But I'm definitely sensing in the last 2 quests, before this one and this one definitely as well, that the challenge is not quite great enough. Maybe I should just start getting cocky and searching for treasure in the hallways, which I normally wouldn't do. Yeah, I will definitely start considering that. So that's the dwarf's turn. The wizard. Let's see here. You know what? Speaking of getting cocky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wizard's going to go right here. And he has Seeking Bolt. Seeking Bolt. The wizard deals 1 damage to any monster in his line of sight and then rolls 1 combat die. On anything but a black shield, the wizard loses 1 body point. The monster may not roll defense dice. So that was something that just allowed the wizard to always have an option, even if all of his offensive spells are gone. So basically, it's magic that takes something out of him. I don't know if it's like blood magic or something, or if it just kind of fatigues him. But yeah, that takes out the goblin, who leaves nothing behind, and then the wizard rolls and does not get a black shield, so he loses 1 body point. That takes him down to 3. And that's the end of the hero's turn. Back to Zargon, who gets a threat, so we are now ready to spring a trap the next time a new corridor or room is revealed. And we cycle back to the barbarian's turn. Barbarian. Going, we better clear this room first. 1, 2, where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite open that door. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he can. So let's get this show on the road. opens the door, and nothing really exciting in here, just a table. But we're going to get in there and search. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll just get in range in case things get interesting here. That's the end of that. Zargon gets a threat. Barbarian. Moving in. Let me... Hang on, I gotta flip my tokens so I don't lose track of who's taking their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We burn 5 threat. We spring that trap. Now, the Barbarian is wearing the Talisman of Lore, which boosts his mind points up to 3. So he's not necessarily going to fail. He just almost certainly will. Oh my gosh! Unbelievable! He rolled a 2. So he does not spring this trap. He sees it and is able to warn the party about it. Wow. Yay, Talisman of freaking Lore, which I never felt like did anything useful in the base campaign for this game, because mind points are almost completely irrelevant. So yeah, love giving the Barbarian the Talisman of Lore. That's not the first time that it saved him from a trap like that. But that's the Barbarian's turn. Elf, gonna move in. 1, 2, 3 is the plan. And let's see if he can avoid that trap. It's just got to be not a skull. But it is a skull. Crap. Oh, wait. Do I do this differently for him? How does he do that again? Avoid sprung traps on anything but a white shield. So he actually did dodge it. Great. So now that he's in the room, I'm going to have the elf search for treasure. Oh crap, it's a hazard! While you are searching, a hidden arrow shoots from the wall, striking you. You lose 1 body point, your turn is over, return this card to the bottom of the deck. Crap. Oh well. So that's brings the elf down to 1 body point. And that's his turn. Dwarf, get in there and disarm. Anything but a black shield. Yay! So it is disarmed. Do we want to have the wizard get in there and search for treasure? I don't know. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have him stop. Actually, we'll go 5. So if a monster appears, he can easily be surrounded. And yeah, wizard will search for treasure. That shows how cocky I'm feeling right now. Hey, hazard! Wait a minute. Did I... It's the same thing. Did I put it at the top of the deck? No, it's just 2 hazards in a row. The exact same stinking thing. All right. So, let's see. The wizard... Oh, man. That'd be funny. Seeing that play out. Elf's like, careful, guys. There might be hazards in here. Wizard comes in. Let me look around. Alright, so now it is Zargon's turn. He gets a threat, but nothing else exciting happening. Back to the Barbarian, who is going to search for treasure, because we're gluttons for punishment here. Hey, Heroic Brew! Let's see here. You are surprised to find a leather bag hanging on the wall. That is surprising. If you drink its contents before you attack, you can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This may only be used once. Do not return this card to the deck. So, Heroic Brew, Barbarian. He's got 2 of those now. Alright. So that's the Barbarian's turn. Elf is like, I'm getting out of here. This place is no fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the end of his turn. Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zargon gets a threat. Barbarian's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to the front of the line. Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's open it. What do we got in here? Oh, cool. There's a door there leading into the last room. That's nice. I think I'll probably take advantage of that. 3 goblins in this room. That makes me want to see if I can spawn something else. Yeah, you know, I could put in 1 goblin and then trade in 2 of them for... Let's see, let's go with the Beastman. Let's go with the Beastman. So, let's see here. So this is the Beastman from Descent First Edition. And with all of these things, as I brought them over from Descent, in part just to save myself some work in coming up with stuff, I largely tried to carry over the same thematic abilities that they had in Descent First Edition. So he's got an attack of 2, a defend of 2, body 2, mind 2, move of 6, double strike, that means he attacks twice, and command, which is also automatic. I need to look that up. It's something that makes monsters around him more effective. Let's see, command. Normally it activates on a 4 through 6, but I put the note on his stats that it is automatic. So monsters within 1 to 2 spaces from this monster may roll 1 extra attack die until the beginning of Zargon's next turn. So let's see. Yeah, so right now this goblin is right there. We could probably bring the camera in a little closer at this point. And see, I looked how much threat does Zargon have before I went into the room, and I shouldn't have done that. I don't have enough threat to spring a trap. But yeah, my instinct was get him in there, get him fighting. He's going to go 1. Was that just 1 attack, or is it defend as well? 1 extra attack die. Okay. So he'll get in there, and he'll actually just go 1 more space, because his attack dice are the same 3, no matter if he's using the crossbow or his broadsword. So he's going to attack the goblin from right there. And he gets 1 skull, which could be enough to take him out. Goblin gets 1 defend die. And he managed to roll a black shield. Nice, goblin. So that's the end of the elf's turn. Dwarf, get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's also got a crossbow, so he's going to go 6 right here and attack diagonally. This should take out the goblin. 1, and yet it might not. Oh, no, it does. Okay, so the goblin's gone. Leave us anything? Nope. Okay. So that's the end of the dwarf's turn. Wizard. How many body points does the Beastman have? He's got 2 body points. Yeah, let's get in there, wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least get right there. And we haven't used any of the wizard's spells yet. It's time. Let's do Ball of Flame. See if we can take this guy out in 1 hit. Ball of Flame says, this spell may be cast on any one monster, enveloping it in a ball of fire. It will inflict 2 body points of damage. The monster then rolls 2 red dice, or 2 6-siders. For each 5 or 6 roll, the damage is reduced by 1 point. So, yeah. He wants 5s or 6s. And he doesn't get either one, so... in a single ferocious blast of flame, the Beastman is gone. Does he leave us anything? Nope. But dang, that's what I want the wizard to feel like. To step in toward the end, everybody just parts like the Red Sea and he just unleashes fury. It is time again for Christian Geek Central's annual Game Save event, fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which provides free treatment for children facing life or death circumstances and shares its cutting-edge, life-saving research with hospitals all over the world. And once again this year, I'm drawing attention to our team's fundraising by performing a 24-hour marathon of video gaming that I will live stream on youtube.com/Christian Geek Central beginning 6 a.m. Pacific Time on Saturday, November 4th. You can donate or get more info by clicking on my fundraising page in the links below, where you'll also find incentives and rewards for doing so. On top of that, I've set fundraising milestones that will unlock strange and unusual happenings as I reach them. Finally, if I reach my $500 goal by the end of Thursday, October 19th, I will do a 4-hour Get Good live stream before the end of the year, playing only the most frustrating, difficult games in my collection. Now, there are some stipulations and time limits on those rewards and milestones, so quickly follow the link below to my fundraising page for all the details. Believe it or not, this makes the 10th consecutive year of Christian Geek Central raising funds for kids in great need of medical care. I hope you'll be a part of helping me and the Christian Geek Central Game Save team do some good for some kids who really need it. And then please join me at youtube.com/Christian Geek Central for my 24-hour marathon starting at 6 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, November 4th. Hope to see you there.